and 3.
Thank you, Catherine. I got some more Oscar stuff for you later. Cheers, Jer. 6 p.m, the best quiz. Today, Tuesday, 23rd of January 2018, and live till 5. It's The Big Show. Steve Wright in the afternoon. Hello.
Right in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Oogie Oogie. Taste of honey. How are you? Do you want to make contact with us this afternoon? We'd love to hear from you. You can email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Hands up if your Wi-Fi is playing up all the time. I know, off and on, and you think, oh, not again. All right, hands up for buying vinyl all over again. It's exciting, isn't it? The old 12 inches. And hands up if, like me, you're actually afraid of car washes. I don't know what it is. It's the brushes. Where do I put the token?
Bam bam, mon chat splash, j'ai sur mon lit à bouffer sa langue en buvant trop mon whisky. Quant à moi, peu dormi, vie débris, mais j'ai dû dormir dans la gouttière où j'ai eu un flash. En 4 couleurs. Allez hop, un matin, une louloute est venue chez moi, poupée de cellophane, cheveux chinois, un sparadrap, une gueule de bois, a bu ma bière dans un grand verre en caoutchouc, comme un indien dans son igloo. Ça plane pour moi, ça plane pour moi, ça plane pour moi, moi, ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Allez hop, la nana, quel panard, quelle vibration de s'envoyer sur paillasson. Lit, mais ruiné, vidé, comblé. You are the king of the divan, qu'elle me dit en passant. I am the king of the divan. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Moi. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Allez hop, t'occupe, t'inquiète, touche pas ma planète. It's not today que le ciel me tombera sur la tête et que la colle me manquera. Ça plane pour moi. Allez hop, ma nana, c'est tiré, c'est barré, enfin c'est marre à tout casser. L'évier, le bar me laissant seul, comme un grand connard. Le pied dans le plat, ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi.
Ça plane pour moi.
Ça plane pour moi.
Ça plane pour moi.
Ça plane pour moi.
Nice one, Plastic.
Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi.
Plastic Bertrand, ça plane pour moi. Yeah, if you need a shout out today, it's email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, tweet us at BBC Radio 2 to contact Jeremy, by the way.
This is Jeremy
Go ahead.
Vine. Just to clarify, email me now at jvine.ashshot in the dark. Don't get the flu, the heat is on. Antihistamine 448 round the back 703. Here kitty kitty, here kitty kitty 4907 hashtag.
Hope that's clear.
She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance. I met her on Grafton Street, right outside of the bar. She shared a cigarette with me while her brother played the guitar. She asked me, what does it mean? The Gaelic ink on your arm. Said it was one of my friend's songs. Do you want to drink on? She took Jamie as a chaser, Jack for the fun. She got Arthur on the table with Johnny riding a shotgun. Chatted some more, one more drink at the bar. Then put Van on the jukebox, got up to dance. You know she played her fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance with my pretty little Galway girl. You're my pretty little Galway girl. Hey. You know she beat me at darts and then she beat me at pool, and then she kissed me like there was nobody else in the room. As last orders were called was when she stood on the stool after dancing to Kaylee singing to trad tunes. I never heard Carrick Fergus ever sung so sweet. A cappella in the bar using her feet for a beat. Oh, I could have that voice playing on repeat for a week. And in this packed out room where she was singing to me. You know she played her fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. My Galway girl. Well, now we've all said our welcome and it's closing time. I was holding her hand was holding mine. Our coats both smell of smoke, whiskey and wine, as we fill up her lungs with the cold air of the night. I walked her home, then she took me inside to finish some Doritos and another bottle of wine. I swear I'm gonna put you in a song that I write about a Galway girl and a perfect night. She played the fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hands. And baby, I just wanna dance, my pretty little Galway girl. My, 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 my Galway girl. My, 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 my Galway girl.
Ed's songs even sound better the umpteenth time, don't they? Galway Girl, Ed Sheeran. Girl. Mild, cloudy and windy with the odd rain shower is the forecast for this afternoon. High of 14 in Yeovil. Tonight a windy and wet night for the whole country apart from the southeast where it's going to stay dry. Tomorrow wet and windy day with severe gales. Sunset tonight Dundee 4:23, Liverpool Thor 38, Hereford 4:42 and Bournemouth 4:44.
I met Daft Punk at their very first listening party in America.
Niall Rodgers.
They said, "How did you make Chic records?" "Okay, let me show you." I pick up the guitar and I went, doom, 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 doom. I map out a lick based on the bass line and the chords. And then once I have that, then I start chucking over it, which is why nobody can copy me, because they think that it's just one guitar playing. I says, that's why I can't play Le Freak really live.
Niall Rodgers' Good Times.
I can play something that sounds like it's Le Freak, but Le Freak is two guitars. They were like, wow.
Wednesday nights from 10 on BBC Radio 2.
In the news this afternoon, disruption is continuing after a gas leak closed parts of London's West End. Rail firms South Eastern and Charing Cross and Waterloo East stations have now reopened after being shut all morning. The US has approved controversial tariffs on imported washing machines and solar panels. Singer Neil Diamond, as you heard in the news, has announced he will retire from touring after a recent diagnosis of Parkinson's disease. And commercial passenger flights will be run out of Carlisle Lake District Airport from June, it's been announced today.
Walking through the park and reminiscing.
reminiscing. It's the Little River Band on Radio 2. So the nominations for the 90th Academy Awards have just been announced in Los Angeles, with The Shape of Water getting the most, with 13 noms, including Best Picture. Dunkirk has 8 noms, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri has 7. British stars shortlisted include Gary Oldman, Sally Hawkins, Daniel Day-Lewis and Daniel Kaluuya. Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water in Best Actress, Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards. Also in Best Actress, Margot Robbie for I, Tonya, Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird, Meryl Streep for The Post. Those are the noms for Best Actress. Best Actor, Timothée Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name, Daniel Day-Lewis for Phantom Thread, Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out, Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour, Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel Esquire. Best Supporting Actress, Mary J. Blige for Mudbound, Alison Janney for I, Tonya, Lady Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread, Phantom Thread, Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, Octavia Spencer for The Shape of Water, and in Best Supporting Actor, William Dafoe for The Florida Project, Woody Harrelson for 3 Billboards, Richard Jenkins for The Shape of Water, Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World, Sam Rockwell for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and Best Picture, Call Me By Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, The Shape of Water, 3 Billboards, and like that. And Best Director, Dunkirk, Christopher Nolan, Get Out, Jordan Peele, Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig, and Phantom Thread, Paul Thomas Anderson, and The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro. So those are what we have, and we'll do some more on that for you later.
These 4 walls, sent inside forever, never seeing no one nice again, like you, Mama, you.
on the run. Hey, Paul.
Hi, it's Paul here. A lot of people don't realise that it was me and Ringo that came up with antimatter. Yeah? Woo. We got lost one day in Epping Forest. Ringo started moaning and I said, hey, what's the matter? No, Paul, he said, what's antimatter? And I said, well, it could be particles of the same mass but with opposite magnetic properties. Well, we told the New Scientist magazine and that's how antimatter was discovered. But we didn't get the credit. No, we didn't want it.
Do you know, I had no idea. Dermot O'Leary today, our friend and colleague, talking about the National TV Awards, the NTAs, which are tonight. Lisa Riley, the actress, has lost a lot of weight. Her new book, Honesty Diet, tells how she did it. And Carol Harrison, you'll know her from playing Louise Raymond in EastEnders a while back. She's starring in and has written and directed the Small Faces-based musical All or Nothing. Plus Tim Smith, Janie, Bobby, Catherine and Matt the Sports Guy. And the oldies. Chosen by Brian Forgie in Aberdeen. Could be a show. Dermot, Lisa and Carol on with us later. And there's the Bee Gees' More Than a Woman on Steve Wright in the afternoon. Can you please stop playing such good tunes? I need to get out of my car and go to the supermarket. Sorry, Harriet, I can't stop myself. Can you give a shout out to my husband Ray, this says, who's busy painting the stairs ready for a new carpet in a couple of weeks. He's working so hard today. Now, yesterday we became grandparents to a beautiful little girl, Ava Rose, and she'll probably be sick all over the new carpet. No, she won't. Congratulations to new parents Matt and Joe. P.S. I'm supplying him with plenty of coffee. Thank you, Steve. Good show from Lynn Cook.
Hi, it's me, Jeremy Vine.
Jeremy.
Don't forget to email Steve at steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. You must text 88291 and you could tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Hey. 2:30. Simon's on the air at 5. Comedian Rod Gilbert. With Simon talking about a documentary he's made on dealing with shyness. I know. Jamie Cullum at 7. Joe Wiley at 8. Barry Humphries, Barry's musical masterpieces. That's at 10. The Organist entertains with Nigel at 11. And then listen to the band. Frank Renton at 11:30. Then Sounds of the 80s. Sarah Cox.
He took me back to East Atlanta.
For a big shout out, Steve.Wright at bbc.co.uk. Text 88291. Tweet us at BBC Radio 2.
I'm like a paper plane that's caught in winds that change. I've never sailed so high. Your love will be my lullaby. I'm like a paper plane, can't be afraid of heights. Don't know how far I'll fly. Just keep me in your heavenly sight. Fighting the rain, racing the storm. Who will catch me if I fall? Making my way, coming back home. From where the paper planes have gone. Where the paper planes have gone. Paper plane, my wings are made to fly. I've traveled far and wide just to find that true love never dies. And I'll navigate my way to you over hills and skies no longer blue, and across the borders, across the sky. Your love will be my guiding light. Fighting the rain, racing the storm. Who will catch me if I fall? I'm making my way, coming back home. From where the paper planes have gone. Where the paper planes have gone. You just say the word and I will come swiftly. I'll pass rocket ships, I'll leave them behind me without you. I cannot fly. Fighting the rain, racing the storm. Who will catch me if I fall? I'm making my way, coming back home. From where the paper planes have gone.
Jose Parch.
Where the paper planes have gone.
It's Paper Planes. Can you give me a shout out and tell my workmate Matt to hurry up and stop drinking so much tea? Loving the show from Tom in Cambridgeshire. Righty and team, good show as usual. Can you give me a shout out, please? I started my own handyman business this year and I'm working hard in Hitchin. That's from Gary.
Hi, it's Steve Wright in the afternoon on the BBC. 23
3 to 3 now.
If your story is about a flying car, but you can't get it off the ground, or if it's about the world's fastest train that's yet to get on track,
500 words.
then step inside our story writing workshop.
We are brimming with tips and advice to help you create your own amazing story.
If your story inventors need help engineering the perfect plot,
one way to start a story is to mix and mash two ideas that don't usually go together.
then our 500 words live lesson has all the tools you need. Watch it now and find out how to enter at bbc.co.uk/500 words. And remember, the deadline for entries is the 22nd of February.
So get inventing.
Mr. President.
You must enter 500 words. And by the way, I own Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Thank you, Mr. Evans. At ease.
May I bring on Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith? I'd like to and ask Janie, how many eggs do you think us human beings eat per year?
I thought you were going to say lay for a minute. Not many, hopefully. How many do we eat per year?
Yeah.
Well, I think we eat a lot. There's 365 days. I think we eat 200 each.
Worldwide, around 1.2 trillion eggs are produced for eating every year. The average person on Earth consumes 173 eggs every year.
The human heart beats around 3,600 times an hour on average. That means for an adult, it's around 31,536,000 beats since this time last year.
Wow. Here's Janie again.
Between a third and a quarter of the population are short-sighted, and approximately 3 million people wear contacts.
With all the negative stuff happening on Earth, let's look for some good news from the sky. We'll get a rare triple treat on January 31st with a supermoon, a blue moon, and a total lunar eclipse all at once.
Factoids.
Well, not all at once, you know what I mean.
Never did fit in. Always the one left out. Just the girl at the back you never gave a damn about. Tough growing up when they shoot you down. But I knew someday someone
here's what's going on in the news. Scenes of plastic-sullied oceans on the BBC's Blue Planet 2 may have prompted consumers, governments and retailers to pledge new approaches to packaging. But the challenge of how to fulfill those pledges remains unsolved, says BBC News Today. Now, today, the World Economic Forum in Davos is presented with a list of 5 innovations in materials science that may be part of the answer. That's according to the Ellen MacArthur Foundation. And we'll keep you up to date with what's occurring there in Davos. Nearly 2/3 of people with asthma are still not receiving the basic level of care, despite claims it could prevent 2 out of 3 asthma deaths a year, according to a survey by Asthma UK. Bit of sad news earlier on today, which you've no doubt heard. Singer Neil Diamond has announced he'll retire from touring after a recent diagnosis of Parkinson's disease. Neil Diamond, who turns 77 tomorrow, cancelled his March tour dates for Australia and New Zealand on medical advice, but he still will record and write. OK, let's have a look and see what you've got over there, Janie.
This is very interesting. Return of the Milkman is the headline. Glass milk bottles that
The
can
milk
be...
person?
Well, it does say milkman here, so have a go at the editor, but you're right. Glass milk bottles that can be returned, washed and reused, of course, are making a comeback. That's obviously the backlash against plastic. But I've always liked a glass milk bottle, haven't you?
Yeah,
There's
I
something
have too.
very nice
Yeah.
about them. It says doorstep deliveries of glass bottles are up by 1/4 in just 2 years. That's up to about 1 million, this is according to industry body Dairy UK. And they say people are turning away from plastic, so the traditional milk person is the best option. And they reckon a returnable glass milk bottle will make an average of how many round trips in its lifetime, do you think?
I would say probably actually about 100.
I say more than that, actually, about 200 to 300, I think.
No, they say here an average of 20 round trips.
Oh,
is that all? Oh, I'd have thought it was more than that. I wonder if they've got
Clean
that
it
wrong.
up thoroughly.
Anyway, it's good news, isn't it, if you can return it again. There is something nice, isn't there, about the milk bottles on the doorstep. There's
Yeah.
something nice about that. But of course, they don't do it in all areas.
Well, I used to love the ones we used to have at school back in the way day.
Yeah, the little ones.
Yeah, the little tiny ones with the
great.
straw in.
Yeah. Was you a milk monitor at any stage?
Wasn't ever a milk monitor, but I used to keep an eye on the person that was.
Yeah. I never liked it when they weren't very cold, though. If you got a warm one, that wasn't very nice. But coming back to that, and the story you mentioned earlier about the plastic, that's good news all round. And frankly, I prefer any beverage out of a glass thing, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the 23rd National Television Awards tonight at the O2 here in London, and we'll be talking to its host and our very good friend Dermot O'Leary later on today. Royal Mail have released a set of Game of Thrones stamps today, featuring characters such as Sansa Stark and Jon Snow. That's the Jon Snow in the show, obviously, not the Channel 4 News Jon Snow. The British Toy Fair is on over at Olympia. The Oscar noms are in, as you've heard, and the London Antique Rug and Textile Art Fair is happening in Battersea Park. Well, actually in the park. The 3-day sports licensing and tailgate show, don't know what that is, starts in Las Vegas. In tonight's football, Bristol City play Manchester City in the second leg of their League Cup semi-final. And in the Scottish Premiership, Partick Thistle play Celtic. Rutger Hauer is 74 years old. Lisa Snowdon is 46. If you want to get involved in love songs, we'll have something for you soon. And a reminder, Dermot O'Leary, our friend, on with us later. Lisa Riley, the actress who's lost an incredible, I think it's something like 12 or 13 stones. And Carol Harrison. You'll know her from playing Louise Raymond in EastEnders. Now, she is starring in and has written and directed a musical based on the Small Faces.
With every waking breath I breathe, I see what life has dealt to me. With every sadness I deny, I feel a chance inside me die. Give me a taste of something new to touch, to hold, to pull me through. Send me a guiding light that shines across this darkened life of mine. Sun, soul in me, breathe your gift of strangest things, the dreams we dream of, what life brings. The highest highs can turn around, and so love's seeds on stony ground.
Heard Mitch do this live on the Michael Ball Show at the weekend. Fantastic. That's a great song as well. Midyear and Breathe. It's 11 to 3 on the big show. Afternoon writing team. Good show as usual. Can you give me a shout out, please? Yes, I think this is Gary in Hitchin. This is the Van Schack people in Oxfordshire working hard on air-cooled Volkswagens. Can you say hello to us? That's from Matty. It's done. And here's Bobby. What you got?
Steve, thank you. First of all, the A803 at Longcroft and Falkirk. The Glasgow Road is still flooded between Station Road and Kilt Road, so it's still shut completely. Thank you for your calls about the A1. The A1 through Lincolnshire at Grantham. We've got one lane closed in each direction. Accident on the Central Reservation between Grantham South and the A607 at Melton Mowbray. So you've got queues both ways. Becky's dad and everyone else, thank you so much for that update, and we'll keep on it, but there is a lane closed each way. The A102 Blackwall Tunnel southbound route. Now there's an accident on the other side of the tunnel, the Greenwich side, so southbound, just as you come out of the tunnel, that's where the accident is. So they've closed it while they'll deal with that. So you've got big queues on the approach to the A102 Blackwall Tunnel southbound. Northbound is open, but you've still got congestion northbound as well. The M4 accident eastbound at Bridgend, 36 to 35, finishing the clear up. All lanes open though past Bridgend, so most of that congestion has moved through. And finally, A30 Honiton, the bypass. We've got an accident westbound near the A35 Exeter Road. At the moment, you can just squeeze past. One lane is shut though. Back with more, 40 minutes.
There you go. A not very often played Rihanna hit, Unfaithful.
Story of my life, searching for the right, but it keeps avoiding me. Sorrow in my soul, cause it seems that wrong really loves my company. He's more than a man, and this is more than love. The reason that the sky is blue, the clouds are rolling in, because I'm gone again, and to him I just can't be true. And I know that he knows I'm unfaithful, and it kills him inside to know that I'm happy with some other guy. I can see him dying. I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't wanna be the reason why. Every time I walk out the door, I see him die a little more inside. I don't wanna hurt him anymore. I don't wanna take away his life. I don't wanna be a murderer. Feel it in the air as I'm doing my hair, preparing for another day. A kiss upon my cheek is here reluctantly, as if I'm gonna be out late. I say I won't be long, just hanging with the girls. A lie I didn't have to tell, because we both know where I'm about to go, and we know it very well. 'Cause I know that he knows I'm unfaithful, and it kills him inside to know that I'm happy with some other guy. I can see him dying. I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't wanna be the reason why. Every time I walk out the door, I see him die a little more inside. I don't wanna hurt him anymore. I don't wanna take away his life. I don't wanna be a murderer.
Got some more news for you. Heavy social media use linked to teenage blues. I think we know about that one. You may have heard that one earlier. Moving into an area with high rates of obesity increases your chances of becoming tubby by a quarter. A study in the press earlier on claiming today. As you may or may not know, Simple Minds have a song out at the moment, which I believe is on the playlist. Simple Minds singer Jim Kerr says he wants his gravestone to read. What does Simple Minds Jim Kerr want his gravestone to read?
Don't you forget about me.
Oh, I was going to say something like, no, I won't wear a kilt.
Oh, no. It's based on the song, you see,
okay,
Janie.
okay,
Don't you forget about me.
Yeah, well, I get that too.
Oh, I know that. The price of a pint of beer is going to rise by more than 12p. Brewers say that increasing costs mean they're bringing in hikes of up to almost 4% greater than inflation. A reminder, you can leave your dedication for this week's Sunday Love Songs on Radio 2's Facebook page. You need to do it before the end of this show today. If you want to send a dedication for love songs this Sunday morning show, then just go to Facebook and search for Radio 2. The Sunday Love Songs post is right there. Just make sure you comment underneath it before 5 o'clock this afternoon. And Janie Lee Grace.
Stay active to halt memory loss, OAPs are told. Memory loss accelerates rapidly after retirement. This is what a study has suggested now. Scientists tested 3,400 retired civil servants and found that their short-term recall declined 38% faster than those who are still working.
Well, it all depends if you stay active. If you do stuff that stimulates you, then that's not going to happen.
Yeah, the study's authors are saying that their work highlights the benefits of stimulating work activities that benefit older people's memory. So the use it or lose it message is really crucial for pensioners who want to preserve their mental powers. This is a study done by Professor Carrie Cooper of Manchester Business School, and he said, we know that the more cognitively active you are, the more it will offset the risk of dementia.
Very instructive. Tim, what you got?
The average parent spends almost 2 months a year driving their children to and from school and taking them to activities, says a new survey today. Mums and dads ferrying their kids clock up around 1,283 miles a year. That's roughly the equivalent of a road trip from London to Lisbon. This report also found they spend an average 286 hours a year at the wheel. That didn't used to happen, did it? We used to walk a lot more than they do these days, I suppose.
Nowhere to park.
Cars clogging up the roads. The school run again.
Kids fighting in the back.
Anyway, don't let me go on moaning, please.
Who said, I'm going to live forever? Jeannie says, don't die, I'm going to live forever. Who said that?
Albert Einstein.
No, it was Salvador Dali. Wow, that's a moustache, isn't it? And he died this day, 1989. And also on the anniversaries and birthdays here, Edouard Manet, Tim.
French painter, impressionist painter.
Yeah, French impressionist painter who scandalised the public with his Déjeuner sur l'herbe, which depicted a nude for the first time in naturalistic setting, it says.
What was the title?
I'm sorry?
What was the title again of that?
We're both trying to work out your French.
It sounded like herb breakfast.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Well, it might well be Déjeuner sur l'herbe.
That's a herb breakfast.
Well, listen, I'm not a Manet fan.
No, but you used to be a French teacher. Go on, more.
Clearly, can't you hear? Bill Gibb. Who was Bill Gibb? Janie.
Gosh.
No, okay.
no,
Guess American sportsman.
No, Bill Gibb, 1943 British fashion designer who had great influence in the 1960s and 70s. You're too young, Janie, that's why you don't remember. And William Pitt the Younger.
Famous British Prime Minister.
Yes, twice British Prime Minister, died this day, 1806, at 47, having first taken office at the age of, so he was called William Pitt the Younger. What age did he start out as Prime Minister?
Very young, about 25, I think.
Yeah, 24. Brilliant. Look, you're on the big show.
Did you ever want it? Did you want it back? Oh, my. Tears me apart. Did you ever fight it? All of the pain, so much pride running through my veins. I've been playing games. We could try to hide it. It's all the same. I've been losing one day at a time. Bleeding, I'm bleeding. My cold little arms, oh, I can't stand myself.
Yeah. Cold Little Heart, Michael Kiwanuka. Oh, yeah. That's such a cool song. Sounds like something from a cult movie. More on the Oscar noms coming up later. Also, Dermot O'Leary, our guest Lisa Riley and Carol Harrison. And the non-stop oldies chosen by Brian Forgie in Aberdeen when we come back after the 3 o'clock news, which will be next.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Catherine Cracknell. Theresa May is understood to have rebuked Boris Johnson for his highly publicised demand for more funding for the NHS in England. There was a long discussion on the state of the health service at this morning's cabinet meeting. The Foreign Secretary had been looking to make good on promises made in the Brexit referendum, but didn't specifically call for the extra £100 million a week that had earlier been suggested. The Conservative MP, Dr Andrew Murrison, said Mr Johnson was right to speak out.
The demands upon the service are increasing all the time. We're seeing the effects of those burdens, particularly during the winter months, but they're only set to continue, and I think we need a proper debate about how we're going to fund it. And I absolutely welcome the opening up of that debate by Boris Johnson and the remarks that have been attributed to him.
A larger than expected rebate from the EU helped the UK government to nearly halve its borrowing in December compared with a year ago. But economists have cautioned that the rebate reflects the underperformance of the UK economy relative to other European countries. A move by 21st Century Fox to take over Sky has hit a major setback. The Competition and Markets Authority provisionally found the bid wasn't in the public interest because it would give Rupert Murdoch, who controls the media giant, too much power. But our media editor Amal Rajan believes it's not the end of the story.
We've got to remember this is the second time that Rupert Murdoch's family has bid for full control of Sky. They, of course, tried 7 years ago. That was scuppered by the phone hacking deal. This time, it's been mired in a regulatory process. The Competition and Markets Authority said broadcasting standards isn't an issue, but they've got concerns about media plurality. But there are ways around it to do with the editorial independence of Sky News. But the whole thing could prove entirely redundant because there's a separate regulatory process because Rupert Murdoch has decided to sell Fox, the parent company of Sky, to the American entertainment giant Disney. So this entire thing suggests that Rupert Murdoch may have seen this coming. If they take control, some of the concerns the CMA have could be overcome.
Sainsbury's is cutting thousands of management posts in its 1,400 supermarkets and convenience stores. It's part of a plan to save £500 million. Train services have resumed from London Charing Cross and Waterloo East after a gas leak in central London caused disruption during the morning rush hour. Roads around the Strand were also closed. Gary Oldman has been nominated for Best Actor at this year's Oscars. The Shape of Water leads the way with 13 nominations. The film critic Jason Solomons told the BBC it was an exciting and diverse set of choices by the Motion Picture Academy.
These Best Picture nominations, they're kind of indie-led, you know. I think 3 Billboards, Lady Bird, film like Get Out,
yes.
Call Me By Your Name is in fact a foreign language film by any other name. These are the sort of films that we're seeing actually kind of making the shape of the Oscars. Things have changed at the Oscars. You don't get those heritage products anymore. Yes, The Darkest Hour's in there, and yes, Dunkirk is in there, and I expect those in those craft categories, but we have seen different films in that makeup of 9.
And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3. Our next at 4.
Thank you.
88 91.
Welcome back. Here come the non-stop oldies. False End.
Non-stop police.
With all my heart, I love you, baby. Stay with me, and you will see my arms will hold you, baby. Never leave, 'cause I believe I'm in love. Sweet love, help me calling out your name. I feel no shame, I'm in love. Sweet love, don't you ever go away. It'll always be this way. Your heart has called me closer to you. I will be all that you need. Just trust in what we're feeling. Never leave, 'cause baby, I believe in this love. Sweet love, help me calling out your name. I feel no shame, I'm in love. Sweet love, don't you ever go away. It'll always be this way. There's no stronger love in this world. Oh baby, no, you're my man, I'm your girl. I'll never go. Wait and see, can't be wrong. Don't you know this is where you belong? Oh, how sweet this dream, how lovely, baby. Stay right here, never fear, I will be all that you need. Never leave, 'cause baby, I believe in this love. Sweet love, help me calling out your name. I feel no shame, I'm in love. Sweet love, don't you ever go away. It'll always be this way. Sweet so sweet, so sweet, so
These are the non-stop oldies as chosen by Brian Forgy in Aberdeen.
Once I believed that when love came to me, it would come with rockets, bells, and poetry. But with me and you, it just started quietly and grew.
this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. And I wanna fall in love. No, I wanna fall in love with you. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No,
I love Chris Isaac and his friend Kenny. I'm not kidding you, the funniest people in the world. Chris Isaac could have been a stand-up. Wicked game, wicked. Chris Isaac. These oldies chosen by Brian Forgy in Aberdeen. Hello, Brian. I've got two children, Ryan, who's 29, and Lauren, who's 25. The majority of my career was spent living and working overseas in the oil and gas business. And I've lived in the UAE, Norway, Cameroon, and South Africa. I just love listening to the non-stop oldies on your show. And I've always loved my music and have quite a varied taste, which shows in my selection. Absolutely. Even when working in remote locations, I always had some means of listening to my sounds, from the early Walkman to the wonderful devices that we have today. That's nicely written. I remember listening to family favourites on a Sunday. Two-way family favourites when I was a mere youngster, and have relied on radio as my main source of music ever since those days. I hope you and your listeners enjoy my choices, and thanks for playing them.
Never mind the stars in the sky. Never mind.
Our pleasure, Brian.
No why. Got a feeling higher than high.
Sending you a badge, a button.
Real thing. In shame, and I'm not gonna hide away. No more telling all those lies. It's been too long. No more living
chosen by Brian Forgy in Aberdeen. Lisa Stansfield, The Real Thing.
Through the mirror of my mind, time after time, I see reflections of you and me. Reflections of the way life used to be. Reflections of the love you took from me. Oh, I'm all alone now. No love to shield me. Trapped in a world that's a distorted reality. Happiness you took from me and left me alone with only memories. Through the mirror of my mind, through these tears that I'm crying, reflects the hurt I can't control. 'Cause although you're gone, I keep holding on to the happy time. Ooh, and you were mine. As I peer through the window of lost time, looking over my yesterday and all the love I gave all is all the love that I've wasted, all the tears that I've tasted, all the pain. Through the hollow of my tears, I see a dream that's lost from the hurt that you have caused. Everywhere I turn, seems like everything I see reflects the love that used to be. In you I put all my faith and trust, right before my eyes, my world has turned to dust. After all the nights I sat alone and wept, just a handful of promises are all that's left of love and you. Reflections of the way life used to be. Reflections of the love you took.
Every day, non-stop oldies. Non-stop.
The candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night, just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, "Go to sleep, everything is all right." I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer, like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dream
along with Roy. In Dreams, Roy Orbison on the Non-Stop Oldies. Oh my goodness, that's great. Well, now, a little nudge for you. You can leave your dedication for this Sunday's Love Songs on Radio 2's Facebook page this very afternoon. If you want to send us a dedication for love songs for this Sunday morning's programme, go to Facebook and search for Radio 2. Please, you'll see our love songs post. All you've got to do is comment underneath it before 5 o'clock this afternoon. Just make sure you say who you are, where you're from, all that kind of thing, along with who the dedication might be for. We do read all the deddies that you leave on Facebook, so just make sure you're listening to Love Songs from 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, and you could hear yours on the programme. So if you want a dedication on Love Songs for this coming Sunday, just go to Facebook now or through the afternoon, search for BBC Radio 2, leave your comment under the Love Songs post, and don't forget, you've got till 5 today. Good luck.
Steve Wright Sunday Love Songs.
And now back to the oldies.
Many a tear has to fall, but it's all in the game. All in the wonderful game that we know is love. You had word with him, and your future looking kind of dim. But these things your heart can rise above. Once in a while he won't call, but it's all in the game. Soon he'll be there at your side with a sweet bouquet. With a sweet bouquet. Then he'll kiss your lips and caress your waiting fingertips, and your heart will fly away. Come on, sing it now. Oh yeah. Then he'll kiss your lips and caress your waiting fingertips, and your heart will fly away. Your heart's gonna fly away. Your heart's gonna fly away. It's all in the game called love. All in the game called love. All in the game called love.
The single girl, all alone in a great big town. The single girl gets so tired of love letting her down. The life's unreal and the people are phony, and the nights can get so lonely. The single girl needs a sweet loving man to lean on. I'm a single girl, wondering if love could be passing me by. I'm a single girl, and I know all about men and their lies. Nobody loves me 'cause nobody knows me. Nobody takes the time to go slowly. The single girl needs a sweet loving man to lean on. I gotta make my own way.
Some traffic from Bobby in just a second, then we'll go to Dermot, our friend and colleague, talking about tonight's NTAs. Let's just take a look at the news while we can here. Theresa May has called for discussions about future NHS funding to remain private after Boris Johnson publicly called for more money after Brexit. Thousands of shop floor jobs are at risk as part of a major shake-up at Sainsbury's. The supermarket chain is changing the way it manages its stores across the UK and scrapping some management posts. Uber has revealed it's planning to shake up driver ratings. This is driver ratings, so customers will be able to opt for a higher service level as well as a nicer car. Currently, users of the ride-hailing app rate their journey from 1 to 5 stars based on their experience. And the Oscar noms then. The nominations for the 90th Academy Awards have been announced, with The Shape of Water leading the field. Guillermo del Toro's fantasy romance received 13 nominations, including Best Picture. World War II drama Dunkirk follows with 8 noms, while 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri received 7. British stars shortlisted include Gary Oldman, Sally Hawkins, and the pair of Daniels, Daniel Day-Lewis and Kaluuya. Greta Gerwig gets Best Director nom for Lady Bird, one of the 9 films shortlisted for the Best Picture Award. And others include Steven Spielberg's The Post, Call Me By Your Name, and Winston Churchill drama Darkest Hour. We'll have more on those noms in our Showbiz Bits and Bobs just after 4 o'clock. And here's Bobby Pryor. What you got, Bobby?
Steve, thank you. First of all, the A803, the Glasgow Road at Falkirk at Longcroft. It was flooded. It's now reopened between Station Road and Kelt Road. The A1 in Lincolnshire at Grantham. Now, this accident is still there with one lane shut. It's the outside lane closed in each direction. It's on the Central Reservation, this accident, between Grantham South and the A607. So that's still causing queues, but you can get through. The M40 on the northbound side, 11 to 12, up towards Gaydon from Banbury. Accident has closed one lane. So you've got one lane shut. There were 2 lanes closed, but they've got now another one open. M25 clockwise, breakdown at 1A. So you've got heavy traffic if you're clockwise on the other side of the QE2 bridge. And the latest on the Blackwall Tunnel, the A102 southbound still closed following an earlier accident, and you've got big queues on all approaches if you're trying to get out of London or going through the east, on the east side over towards Essex. It's having an impact on the A13. Back with more 25 minutes.
Jeremy.
Greetings, salutamus. It's Jeremy Vine. Call me on 0206 743. Peel off the vouchers, nothing to pay till 2022 at J Vine. Press 1 to see Gary Oldman as Churchill. 3 to watch Meryl in the Post. And 4 if you want fries with that. Call me or watch the podcast Jeremy Vine at 474221666. Tearyourhairout.com.
Didn't quite catch that.
Now I know there were rumors, and I know there were lies. In my mind there was nothing I could do. I was living my life without you. So I felt so downhearted, never knowing where you were, and my heart was so lonely and blue, 'cause I was living my life without you. So living my life without you. Oh yes, I know there were reasons why you were so far away. Could it be
Rough It. Mild, cloudy and windy with the odd rain shower, high of 14 in Yeovil, which is not bad. A windy and wet night tonight for the whole country, apart from the southeast, where it's going to stay dry, really. Lights on sunset tonight, Dundee 4:23, in Liverpool 4:38, in Hereford 4:42, and Bournemouth 4:44. Can we get a shout out to all the team at Norma and Dorothy, especially Imogen, who's a huge fan. She loves listening to the show, and it's her birthday. Thank you from Chloe. P.S. A signed photo will be glorious. Yeah, we've put one in the post. Stephen team, can you say hi to Big G, Salve, Tracy and Pete enjoying the sunshine in Playa Flamenca in Spain? Oh, done. You've done it. I think that's from Gareth. Steve, good tunes keeping me company while I chop veg for soup. Keep up the great show. That's from Neil. Soup. Steve, can you give a shout out to Tommy and Kirsten? I think this is from Kirsten Gaffney, travelling home in southwest Scotland trying to fight the potholes, and also a shout out would ease the journey. Okay, you got your shout out there. Thank you.
This winter, the warmest welcome awaits as Glasgow opens its doors for Celtic Connections.
As the festival celebrates its 25th anniversary, we'll be there to bring you all the highlights.
Join me, Lopa Gatari, on BBC Radio 3's World on 3 as we present a concert from Julie Fowlis, Karen Matheson and the BBC Scottish Symphony Orchestra.
And on Radio Scotland there'll be special programmes from Travelling Folk, Take the Floor and Another Country with me, Ricky Ross.
BBC Music at Celtic Connections.
Continuing with me, Mark Radcliffe, and performances from Corinne Polwart, I'm With Her and Elephant Sessions. Next Monday from 7 on BBC Radio 2.
And another fine broadcaster is Dermot O'Leary.
90-minute warning. Last time he came
there
on
he
the
is,
show.
and he's coming on with us next.
It's gonna be a heavy night. Way too many drinks ain't even started. Never need to apologize. We already know we're far from perfect. I fall to the curb. You laugh till it hurts. Who cares? We've been here so many times. We're all stumbling through the night. It doesn't matter. We're all together. And it's paradise in our minds. Falling together. Arms around each other. I know you know me too. We're all stumbling through the night, but it's paradise in our minds. I know you. I know you. Stumbling. I know you. I know you. I can barely see in front of me. Strangers start to look like friendly faces. I'm a little unsteady on my feet, and carrying the world is overrated. I fall to the cup. You laugh till it hurts. Who cares? We've been here so many times. We're all stumbling through the night. It doesn't matter, we're all together. And it's paradise in our minds. Falling together, arms around each other. I know you know me too. We're all stumbling through the night, but it's paradise in our minds. I know you. I know you. We're all stumbling through the night. It doesn't matter, we're all together. And it's paradise in our minds. Falling together.
The Haunting.
I know you.
Craig David Bastille. I love it.
Hello? Hello? Let me in!
Saturday night.
2 hours of unbridled joy
with Lisa Tarbuck.
Alan Williams says another eclectic mix of great music. Just doing my job, sir. Did you hear about the announcement at the recent Swiss National Yodeling Championships, Lisa? Would all the contestants form an orderly queue? I didn't even know I could yodel.
Lisa Tarbuck.
In my mind, I'm a sensible BBC broadcaster, but my mouth.
Saturday nights from 6.
Now, for everyone who's in the mood for a sing-along, have this.
Radio 2.
The Big Show. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Dermot O'Leary is a broadcaster, Radio 2 presenter, and a very good friend. And tonight he's hosting the 23rd National Television Awards over on ITV from 7:30. Dermot O'Leary. Hey. Now, I never...
baby!
Yeah, I know. We do this every year, and I really don't know how much we can give away and how much we can ask you to predict, because I don't know if ITV get upset with you when you start predicting stuff, because you're supposed to be the host that...
I guess so. But we always... We get away with it, don't we?
I think we do, yeah.
We skate on ice, but...
You've not got into trouble before, have you?
Skate on ice, that's another show.
There we go.
That's been on already.
Skate on thin ice.
Yeah. Dermot O'Leary presents the awards, which will be broadcast live from the O2 Arena in London. They honour television's biggest stars in the only TV awards ceremony where every single one of the winners is chosen by the public.
Apart from special recognition. Chosen by us.
Apart from that, that's what I was going to say. I was going to lead on to that. This year, the Entertainment Award has been renamed the Bruce Forsyth Entertainment Award, and last year's winner, Ant and Dec Saturday Night Takeaway, is up against Celebrity Juice, All Round to Mrs. Brown's, and The Graham Norton Show. You love presenting it, and I must say you present it very well.
Thank you.
You don't seem to have any nerves.
Yeah, I do get nervous.
Do you?
It's more excitement now than nerves. As long as you do your prep,
yeah,
you get enough rehearsal. Andy Peters was my first proper boss, I suppose, on live television.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks of Andy as either guy on GM Good Morning Britain now, or our generation think of him as that, exactly. And Andy came up with T4. He bought all the shows like Dawson's Creek that he brought over. He was a good studio director.
Do you know, I didn't know all of this.
And that generation of myself, Margarita, June, Steve Jones, Alexa, those guys that have gone on, everyone's had a good career off the back of it.
Yeah.
And Andy's whole thing was you use open talk back, so you hear everything that goes on in the truck, so you hear your director, your producer, your script supervisors telling you how long you got left. You can hear anything that goes on, because it means you can preempt anything that goes wrong. He was always quite strict on the floor with us. He just said, look, if you just think about every single piece of television as a sandwich, you've got your 2 bits of bread and you've got your filling in the middle. And he said, as long as you know where you're going, let stuff go wrong. Don't worry about it. You learn that stuff and it never leaves you.
All right, what happens, like with the awards tonight, if suddenly somebody comes out and they're waffling on and they just keep talking and talking?
That happens at every award show I do.
But, obviously, as you mentioned there, you have a measure of control, and really, it's down to you.
Yeah.
So what do? Do you panic when somebody's talking? Because you're not going to hit the brake.
No, that's true. Well, I will now. I wasn't really thinking about it. But, I remember once EastEnders won the Soap Award serial drama, and it was at the end of the show, so we have a finite amount of time. And we've been over all the way through. It's like, we're running out of time. We got to EastEnders, and they have a minute and a half. A minute and a half can be quite a long time on live telly before my final link starts. Normally, you'd allow them a minute to get up on stage. I think they took 30 seconds, and then I thought, we're running a little bit light here. So I went up to, I think it was Steve McFadden or so. He was like, hey, how's it feel winning this award? He went, oh, blimey, don't ask me, mate. Oh, man.
No!
Yeah, I have to ask you. I've been told you're the spokesperson. So then I went to a couple of other people, and then finally I got someone to talk, and we just about bust it and stuff.
And also, I quite like it if it all goes quiet and then they're not quite at the stage. I quite like that. I don't know. As a viewer, I like that because I think, what's going to happen now? But it happens, doesn't it?
That is live telly. I think people want to see it in all its glory.
Yeah, I think they do. We're going to come back with Dermot in just a moment and talk about some of the noms with Dermot O'Leary. Don't go away. Stay there, Dermot.
Come into my life, I got so much love to show you. Come into my life, boy, I adore you. Come into my life, I got so much love to show you. Come into my life, boy, I adore you. Into my life, I'll open the door if you come into my life. Boy, I adore you, and I will treat you right. Because I can brighten up your days. And when you're feeling bad, I put a smile on your face. Can you tell me what price must I pay to make you see things? Together as one, not two, we shine like diamond ice. And I'll show you sweet melodies that you want and need. Because I can brighten up your days. And when you're feeling bad, I put a smile on your face. Hey, hey, can you tell me what price must I pay to make you see things?
Back with Dermot O'Leary talking about tonight's NTA Awards. All right, let's get to the actual award. I've got a little list here. Drama, Call the Midwife, Casualty, Dr. Foster, Game of Thrones, Liar.
Huge category, isn't it?
I mean, they're all absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, Casualty won last year. And you know what? They were so surprised to win. You do that thing where the camera goes around after the nominees, and then they show everyone's faces.
Well, no, wait a minute. Some people are pretending to be shocked.
Amanda, who plays Connie in Casualty, they came to her and she sort of rolled her eyes as if to go, yeah, fair enough. And then her face when they won.
I'm going to say Game of Thrones.
I love Game of Thrones. It's probably my favourite show of the last few years. But, do you know, I've got a feeling...
Call the Midwife?
Call the Midwife, I don't know how we do these categories, because Call the Midwife and Casualty won last year, so they must have been in two different categories.
Yeah.
I think we must have had historical drama last year. But I really enjoyed Liar, so I've got a feeling Liar.
Okay.
I might do it.
Crime drama, Broadchurch, Line of Duty, Little Boy Blue, Sherlock.
Yeah, terrific again.
Line of Duty.
I love Line of Duty.
Yeah.
But Little Boy Blue, I mean, that was shocking, and it was based on a true story. That was brilliantly done with Stephen Graham.
Yeah. Drama performance, David Tennant for D.I. Alec Hardy in Broadchurch. Jenna Coleman for Queen Victoria. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, of course. Sheridan Smith for Julie Bushby in The Moorside.
Yeah. Did you see that? That was so good.
That was a true story
She
as well,
was
wasn't
terrific,
it?
yeah.
Saran Jones for Gemma Foster, Dr. Foster, Tom Hardy for James Keziah Delaney for Taboo.
How about that for a category?
You can't call
No,
a
you
winner
can't.
there. Leave that one. Move on.
We're going to leave it. Comedy, Benny Dawn, Peter Kay's Car Share, still open all hours, Big Bang 3. No contest, Peter Kay for me.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that one, actually.
What? Dermot's looking at me as if I'm mad. What?
No, I'm not. I think PK's amazing. But I'm just going, great. This means I don't have to give any opinion, so I'm not getting in trouble.
Okay, all right, yeah. Challenge show, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Love Island, MasterChef, Great British Bake Off.
I don't know how you choose this, because this category I find very confusing.
I'm a
How do you
celebrity.
compare I'm a celeb with Bake Off.
But here's the thing. I think you weigh it up. You say, I'm a celebrity, still going strong, still as good as it
Yeah,
was.
it's true.
Yeah, but the public don't think like that, do they? They
We
think
probably don't watch
Celebrity
Love
was great
Island,
this
though,
year,
do
the
we?
celebs were great, or they think, Bake Off worked.
And Bake
I like
Off
the
to
new-
reinvent itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
impossible to say. Move on.
I'm going to ask you to pick. Go on, Tim.
Go on, Tim.
I'm a Celebrity.
I'm a Celebrity. Okay. Talent show. Well, this is where.
I'm not going to lie. We've had our tush kicked for the last couple of years. So
Okay, we'll do this then. Britain's Got Talent, Strictly Come Dancing, The Voice, X Factor. Well, if I dared to say anything else but the X Factor, Dermot would look at me as if
I
I'm
know
mad.
Strictly's won the last few years. Do you know what I do think though?
What?
And obviously I want X Factor to win, but I think if BGT was on at a different time of year, I think BGT would have a good chance of winning.
Meaning what?
Meaning that Britain's Got Talent goes out at the sort of the front part of the year.
Spring,
so
summer, isn't it?
exactly. So it's kind of nominated late, like say in the Oscars or the BAFTAs, where all the movies come out around award time. I think if Britain's Got Talent, say if it was on air now, you'd probably stand a better chance of winning.
I think it's definitely between Strictly and
the
X
X Factor.
Factor.
Yeah, I do as well.
I'll tell you what we do have on X Factor. The people that do watch the show are so loyal to the show.
Yeah.
It's like supporting a football team. They really are. And people watch a lot and catch up. I'll tell you what, one of my researchers' dads came down this day. It was about 65. And I went, do you watch the show? He goes, oh, yeah, but I watch it mostly on YouTube. And I was well, that is it. That's the world now.
You look at those 4 shows, Britain's Got Talent, Strictly, The Voice, X Factor, they're all
The X
phenomenal.
Factor still did well, and that did some reinventing as well, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There are lots of other categories. What can we expect tonight, then?
Got a couple of great citation readers, like people coming on to give awards away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Big stars?
I'd go, like, 80s classic is what I'd say.
80s classic?
Yeah.
80s classic TV stars?
All right, 80s classics, all right, yeah.
TV stars from the 80s?
Yeah, but someone you'd still be very, very excited to be in the same room. I ain't saying it, I can't say anything.
Bergerac?
Nettles?
Nettles?
You busted us.
Oh, sorry.
I love Nettles.
Where were you on the night of Tuesday?
You're talking 80s TV there.
Oh, now you're talking. Yeah.
Lisa Goddard was a diamond thief, but move on.
We may have digressed. You can see Dermot O'Leary presenting the NTA's, the National Television Awards, tonight from 7:30 on ITV. Thanks, Dermot. And of course, catch Dermot on his show
Saturday morning.
Dermot O'Leary, everybody.
Thanks, gang.
Súbeme la radio que esta mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo.
Time we leave it, but now we feel it. Turn up the music and run pain away.
Súbeme la radio que esta mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo. Tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor. Hoy vamos a juntar la luna y el sol. I wanted you forever. Don't act like you don't feel it. I should've loved you better, but I still can't believe it. It's killing me that you're gone. How the hell do I move on? I'm drinking from this bottle, 'cause I can take it no more.
Alright then, girl, yeah. Right fall on my arm, ways I feel up. Wait, baby girl, come and look me, now see your face. Remember the days when we would blaze and everything was amazing.
Súbeme la radio que esta mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo.
Time we leave it, but now we feel it. Turn up the music and run pain away.
Súbeme la radio que esta mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo. Tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor. Hoy vamos a juntar la luna y el sol. My body on your body, my heart against your heart. But when I go to touch it, I just wake up in the dark. You gotta know that I miss you. I can never forget you. Girl, I know I gotta let go, but I wish that I was with you. Súbeme la radio que esta mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo.
Time we leave it, but now we feel it. Turn up the music and run pain away.
Súbeme la radio que esta mi canción. Siente el bajo que va subiendo. Tráeme el alcohol que quita el dolor. Hoy vamos a juntar la luna y el sol.
Tell you this, make your body turn twist, make you reminisce. Baby girl, 'cause you know, so me never miss. No, you're gone from my life, me a penny this. How me and you turn into enemies. Sunshine on my life, their memories. To get you back in my yard, that's where it is. I swear it is. Baby girl, you are draining all my energies.
Yo no te miento, todavía te espero. Sabes bien que te quiero, no sé vivir sin ti. Yo no te miento, todavía te espero. Sabes bien que te quiero, no sé vivir sin ti.
There's Sean Paul, Enrique. Súbeme la radio. Gavin says, happy 20th anniversary to Kevin and Tracy Chetty. Looking forward to the party on Saturday. Oh, party. Steve, can you say massive well done to my dad? That's Gary Fellows for passing his MOT tester at 54. Never too old to learn new things. Love your one and only daughter. Oh, love from your one and only daughter. That's Katie.
Hi, it's Macca here. Back in the 60s, me and John went to buy a goldfish. Off we went. The bloke said, "Do you want an aquarium?" John said, "No, we don't care what start sign it is."
And here's Bobby Pryor.
Steve, thank you. A1 Lincolnshire at Grantham. We've still got a lane closed each direction following this accident on the central reservation. So lane 2 is out each way at the A607, which is the Melton Mowbray turnoff. So you've got queues through there. A little bit of news about the M14 northbound. That accident 11 to 12 on the hard shoulder. They've reopened all lanes. However, still heavy traffic for about 3 miles on the approach. Blackwell Tunnel southbound, the A102 route has opened. There was an accident on the other south side of the tunnel. So the other side of the tunnel, once you're through the other side, all lanes are open. Still really heavy queues. This has had a huge impact through East London because of this, because traffic couldn't get where it needed to go. It can now, but it's going to be queuing for ages yet. And then the M25 clockwise. The breakdown on the other side of the QE2 bridge, that is still there. So it's a little bit slow on the clockwise side, but not too bad. Thank you for your updates. Back with another one in 30 minutes.
Appreciate it. Good old song, Girl Crazy. Hot Chocolate on Radio 2. This is the big show in the Showbiz Cuts, the Hollywood Oscar nominations, plus Minnie Mouse and Katy Perry. Our guests include Lisa Riley, Carol Harrison, there's Tim, there's Janie, there's Bobby, there's Catherine, there's Sports Guy, social media, factoids and much more on Steve Wright in the afternoon. This is BBC Radio 2, online, on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Catherine Cracknell. The Prime Minister is understood to have rebuked Boris Johnson for publicly demanding a cash boost for the NHS. There was a long discussion about the health service at this morning's Cabinet meeting, but the Foreign Secretary didn't specifically call for an extra £100 million a week, as had been suggested. However, the Conservative MP Mark Pritchard says Boris was right to speak out.
There isn't a crisis in the NHS, but certainly a lot of pressure at the moment. It is always the case at winter time. This year, it's whilst the NHS is better prepared than ever before, there is still a requirement, I think, for short-term funding coming into the NHS, so Boris is right to speak out. But I think whether it's Boris or Theresa May or Jeremy Hunt, in the longer term, there needs to be political leadership about how we fund the NHS going forward in the 21st century.
New figures show a large fall in net government borrowing, helped in part by a large rebate from the European Union. Borrowing almost halved to £2.6 billion in December compared with the previous year. Sainsbury's is cutting thousands of management jobs in its supermarkets and convenience stores. There'll be fewer but mostly better paid management posts in its 1,400 stores. The US Attorney General Jeff Sessions has been questioned by the special counsel investigating collusion between Russia and President Trump's campaign team during the 2016 election. He's the first member of Mr. Trump's cabinet who's known to have been interviewed. One of central London's busiest areas has reopened after a gas leak. Charing Cross Station and a number of roads were closed until lunchtime. Our correspondent Dan Johnson is there and says rail passengers may still experience some delays.
The station reopened at about midday. There are a few delays expected into this afternoon. The train company warning that because trains weren't able to get in, weren't able to follow the timetable earlier today, there might be some disruption into this afternoon. But they say they're confident of getting things back on track by this evening's rush hour.
The nominations for the 90th Academy Awards have been announced, with The Shape of Water leading the field. The fantasy romance secured 13 nominations. British actors Gary Oldman, Daniel Day-Lewis and Daniel Kaluuya have all been nominated in the Best Actor category. Sally Hawkins and Meryl Streep are among the women up for Best Actress. Our entertainment correspondent, Lizo Mazimba, has been looking at the nominations.
I think if you're a betting person, it's all about Gary Oldman. Also worth noting, some interesting bits of history have been made. We mentioned Rachel Morrison, the first woman cinematographer to be nominated in that category. Also, Greta Gerwig is only the fifth woman ever to be nominated in the Best Directing category, and she was the writer-director of the film Lady Bird.
The radio and TV presenter Alan Jones is returning to his BBC roles after an investigation into allegations he behaved inappropriately. A spokesman said the former singer, who presents Songs of Praise and a show on Radio Wales, deeply regretted the distress he'd caused. That's the BBC News at 4:03. Our next at 5.
Here's the sports guy.
Yes, a big win for Britain's Kyle Edmund in the Australian Open tennis this morning. He beat the third seed Grigor Dimitrov in 4 sets to reach the semi-finals, and he'll face Marin Cilic in the last 4 after world number 1 Rafa Nadal retired hurt in the 5th set of their quarter-final. Nadal afterwards said too many players were getting injured and there needed to be a rethink of the schedule. Rugby Union, one of Wales's key players, is set to miss their first 3 matches in the Six Nations. Dan Biggar suffered a shoulder problem playing for Ospreys at the weekend. It leaves Wales without their 2 leading fly halves, as Rhys Priestland is also ruled out. Inter Milan have offered to take Liverpool's Daniel Sturridge on loan. They'll pay a substantial fee for the striker, as well as his wages, ahead of a potential permanent deal in the summer. Chelsea winger Kennedy is set to join Newcastle on loan. Burnley have signed Aaron Lennon from Everton, and tonight Bristol City will hope to overturn a 2-1 deficit in the second leg of the EFL Cup semi-final against Manchester City.
Thanks, Sports Guy. And Sports Guy back as Matt. Got lots of names. With Simon Mayo after 5, with comedian Rod Gilbert.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
She's going to so many places where the weather is much better and the food is so much cheaper. Well, I help her with her baggies, for the baggage is so heavy. I hear the plane is ready by the gateway to take my love away. And I can't believe that she really wants to leave me. And it's getting me so. It's getting me so. I'm turning in my mind how I wish I'd been much stronger. For the wheels are turning faster as I hear the winds are blowing. I know that she is leaving on a jet plane way down the runaway. I can't believe that she really wants to leave me. And it's getting me so. It's getting me so.
We're back for Factoids. Janie Lee Grace.
Buckingham Palace has over 600 rooms.
And Buckingham Palace has been the official London residence of Britain's monarch since 1837. That is almost 7 o'clock.
It's very nearly, yes. The more lush the vegetation, so imagine you're in a jungle environment or a lush vegetation environment, yeah? The more poisonous the toads that live there are going to be.
Oh, my goodness. Going back to the palace, the postcode for the palace is SW1A 1AA. And Downing Street, 10 Downing Street, is SW1A 2AA. What about that?
Yeah, well, the BBC has got a similar one, hasn't it? Not SW, of course.
No.
What do you mean, what about
W1.
that? It's a building in the UK. It's going to have a postcode.
All right. Here's Janie.
There are over 225,000 trees in Central Park.
I thought the 1AA was...
not interested, not impressed at all.
Factoids. The 80s have never sounded so fabulous. Baby, I'm yours. Come on, BBC, you let me. Ooh, you're an angel. Girl, you are to me. Oh, we're halfway there.
This is a journey into sound.
I'm on the hunt, I'm after you.
All the classics in one place.
Radio 2 Sounds of the 80s.
With me, Sarah Cox. Now push it. Catch up now at the Radio 2 website.
Now I believe in forces. I need the truth, the reason why. Was so amazed, such a lucky child. And then something died. Like everybody, it hurt inside. And I would walk to the city with my wounded pride. But everybody is too busy and you're wondering why. There's the hole inside. I need a pill, not an alibi. Now it's all coming together, and it breaks like a stone. This is our kind of weather. 'Cause now that I believe in magic, I believe in your lips, I believe things coming in waves. Now I believe in forces, I believe it's all said. Nothing here can make me sway. And now that I believe in magic, nothing can confound this, nothing can explain it away. Now I believe in forces, I believe in your steps, taking me some other way. Lost inhibition, I'd lose my mind. Reality was no friend of mine, so I thought I knew. But everybody's just kidding you. And I remember when I stumbled on a slippery stone. I was in the jungle and I couldn't get home. Was in a zoo without a single clue. Now it's all coming together, and it breaks like a storm. This is our kind of weather.
Simple Minds and Magic. We're talking to Carol Harrison soon. You'll know her from playing Louise Raymond in EastEnders. She's starring in and has written and directed the Small Faces based. It's a musical, All or Nothing it's called. Meanwhile, Britney Spears is bringing her Las Vegas show to the UK. As part of her Piece of Me tour, she'll headline Brighton Pride in August and then play Scarborough, Manchester, Glasgow and London. BBC has just announced that the 6 Eurovision You Decide songs will be released online tomorrow. And then the 6 acts will all perform at the Brighton Dome, where ABBA won the Eurovision in 1974 on February the 7th. Oh, my goodness. To find a winner to represent the UK at Eurovision in Lisbon in May. That's February 7th. What else going on? Let's have a look. As you know, the Academy Award noms were announced earlier, and hashtag Oscars noms is now trending, of course, on Twitter. Izzy tweets, yes, these Oscar noms are pretty exciting. Thrilled about Get Out's nominations. Greta Gerwig and Rachel Morrison's too. Eric tweeted, Mary J. Blige for her film Mudbound is the first person ever to be nominated for a performance and original song in the same year for the same movie. Hashtag Oscar noms. And Nick tweets, Get Out, Dunkirk and The Shape of Water all deserve Best Picture. Hashtag Oscar noms on Facebook. People are talking about Neil Diamond, who, as we mentioned earlier, has announced his retirement from touring after being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And as you've heard, the noms for this year's Oscars were announced live from the Academy's Samuel Goldwyn Theatre in Hollywood by Tiffany Haddish and Andy Serkis. The Shape of Water leads the nominations with 13, and here's Andy and Tiffany with just 5 of them. I think we can do that. Yeah, go ahead.
Best Picture nominees.
The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro and J. Miles Dale, producers. For original screenplay, The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro, and Vanessa Taylor, performance by an actress in a leading role. Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Water, performance by an actress in a supporting role. Octavia Spencer in The Shape of Water.
For performance by an actor in a supporting role, Richard Jenkins in The Shape of Water.
Phantom Thread has got 6 nominations, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor for Daniel Day-Lewis in what is said to be his last ever film, and Best Supporting Actress for Leslie Manville. Now, here is Leslie on the show with us last week saying why we loved Phantom Thread. Here we go. Go ahead.
But isn't that what makes a good film? That it's not all laid out for you, it's not all dished up on a plate, and it's not all tied up neatly at the ends. That you're right, there are gaps, there are silences, there's lots of it that's up for interpretation.
Yeah.
And people want to see it again to have another experience of it.
It's a thoughtful movie, isn't it?
It is a
really?
very thoughtful movie, and it's thought-provoking, and it holds the mirror up to your own life and how complicated love is and how complicated relationships are and how complicated life is.
Congratulations, Leslie. And Minnie Mouse has been given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Katy Perry was there in a similar outfit to Minnie's to big her up. Can we do that now? Yeah, I think this is Minnie Mouse here. No, it's Katy Perry.
Her style is the epitome of fun fashion, trust. To this day, no one rocks a bow, the color red, or a dot quite like her. Trust me, I'm trying. Seeing Minnie is like returning home. It is a special skill to bring joy to so many.
I think Katie's
and she
reading
does it
this.
with an effortless bat of a lash, don't you, girl? So today, a brief 40 years after Mickey got his star, I'm delighted to honor Minnie and her magic with hers. Everyone, Minnie Mouse.
Yeah. And in fact, Minnie had less to say.
Love you.
Yeah, but was still grateful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
That was Minnie Mouse.
Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl.
Sure. Eventually.
Girl, with a bang bang. Bounce with it, girl. Dance with it, girl. Get with it, girl. With a bang bang.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night, and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night, and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor. Hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby.
Just you
Baby,
and me.
I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money.
You ain't more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I can feel the beat.
Make the beat just take control.
I don't need no money.
You ain't more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I give dance.
Free up yourself, get out of control.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Saturday, and I won't be long. Gotta paint my nails, put my high heels on. It's Saturday, and I won't be long till I hit the dance
With a bang.
floor. Hit the dance
With a
floor.
bang.
I got all I need.
See.
No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby.
Just you and
Baby,
me.
I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money.
You ain't more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I can feel the beat.
Make the beat just take control.
I don't need no money.
You ain't more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I give dance.
Free up yourself, get out of control. Me and you, girl, you and me. Drop it to the floor and make me see your energy because me not play no hide and seek. What is it the thing you ever make me feel weak, girl? Free. Cause anytime I whine and catch it, the selector pull it up and put it for repeat, girl. Me not touch a dollar in my pocket, cause nothing in this world ain't more than what you worth.
I don't need no money.
You worth more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I can feel the beat.
Make the beat just take control.
I don't need no money.
You worth more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I keep dancing.
Free up yourself, get out of control.
Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. I don't need no money.
You worth more than diamond, more than gold.
As long as I can feel the beat.
Make the beat just take control.
I don't
Sia, Sean Paul, Cheap Thrills. Can you say hello to my new husband, Jamie Chapman? We're currently on honeymoon and listening to your show in front of a log fire. Don't let me disturb you. Thank you, Cheryl. Congratulations. Gonna talk small faces now. Here, and good afternoon, Carol.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, actually.
Excellent.
Yeah, very excited.
Well, I know why you're excited, because we're going to talk about this thing that you've written, All or Nothing, the mod musical. Carol Harrison is an award-winning actress and writer of stage and screen, who's known to millions as Louise Raymond from EastEnders, of course. That was a long time ago. Now, right. Carol's written, directed and starring in the new West End show, All or Nothing, the mod musical, which opens from Tuesday, 6th of February at the Arts Theatre in London and runs until 11th of March. Now, you're starring in it. Who are you in it?
I play Steve Marriott's mum, Kay.
OK, so you wrote yourself a good part, right?
I did, yeah.
I don't blame you.
I'm the perfect person to play it.
Yeah. All right, now, for people who are younger, who are we talking about here? The small faces, and who were they in the band?
There were 4 little mods called Steve Marriott, Ronnie Lane, Ian McLagan, although Jimmy Winston was the original ones, and Kenny Jones.
Now, how did you know of them and who did you know?
I know of their music, obviously, because a lot of us grew up with it. But I knew Stevie from when I was about 8 years old because he lived a couple of streets away from my cousin and they were mates, they were mods together, and so he used to come around my house. He was about 15 then, I guess.
He was in a band with your cousin, was he, at that time?
Yeah, they was always in bands. Yeah. My cousin was a drummer and they were mucked around together.
So how did the Small Faces come about then? Were they still quite young when they got together?
They were all very young. I mean, Stevie was like 17 and Kenny was only 16 when they had their first number one, which was What You Gonna Do About It.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is what, 1965
was What You Can Do About It, yeah.
And what's their story?
It's a bit sad, really. I mean, the musical, it will make you laugh and it will make you cry. Really, it's a sad story because it's the classic rock and roll tale, the rise to fame and the kind of demise of the band and getting ripped off. They should be much more remembered than they are, which is partly why I wrote it.
So we're talking about hits like What You Gonna Do About It? Oh, I'm a little tin soldier, and lazy Sunday afternoon.
How's your Bert Lumbago?
Yeah.
Matthew Gramble.
Here comes the nice Itchy-Coo Park. So this is your first musical, right?
Yeah.
What was it like writing it?
It was kind of hard because I wanted to do it in hindsight. So once I got a device that we could look back on the time and kind of comment on the time. It came pretty well. I mean, I'm on the 15th draft now.
Yeah.
So it's always changing and getting better. But I mean, I do get totally immersed in stuff. I went through 3 kettles because I'm making a cup of tea and I put them on the gas and they're electric.
Yeah.
And then my son look at me coming and go, oh, mother, not again.
You don't want to be doing that, Carol.
You need to concentrate on what you're doing. Obviously, you're concentrating on the writing. So this show, is it a chronological story of the band? Is that
It is, and the events of the 60s, they were sort of backdrop and commentary as well. But it is their story, really, yeah.
Who's your Steve Marriott?
Well, we have 2 Steve Marriotts, actually.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because all the music's played live. So we have the young Steve Marriott plays and acts.
Yeah.
And we have an older Steve Marriott who is part of the show, but kind of narrates. It's his story. It's seen through his eyes.
Oh, that's a great
So he
device.
interacts in the scenes, but also with the audience.
Brilliant.
That's Chris Simmons, well known for The Bill, but this is a very different part. Our younger Steve is a young guy called Sam Pope, and Sam is incredible, an amazing singer, wonderful guitarist, and it's uncanny sometimes. I look out the corner of my eye and it's Steve.
Yeah.
It is Steve,
Well,
as I
we wish
remember
them
him.
both well, and also you well, and the rest of the cast. You can see All or Nothing, the mod musical, written, directed and starring Carol Harrison here at the Arts Theatre in London from Tuesday 6th of February until Sunday 11th of March. Carol Harrison, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. See you
Thank
next time.
you.
Good luck with it. Brilliant. This is Radio 2, and here comes For You, Liam Payne, Rita Ora on The Big Show.
In your eyes, I'm alive. Inside your beautiful, something so unusual. In your eyes, I know I'm home. Yeah. Every tear, every fear, gone with the thought of you changing what I thought I'd do. I'll be yours for 1,000 lives. I'm free as a bird when I'm flying in your cage. I'm diving in deep and I'm riding with no brakes. And I'm bleeding your love when you're swimming in my veins. You got me now. Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. Oh, no, not yet for love till I found you.
Skin to skin, breathe me in. Fill with your kiss on your lips, I'm made of ecstasy. I'll be yours for 1,000 lives.
Diving in deep and I'm riding with no brakes. I'm bleeding, your love is swimming in my veins. You got me now.
Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Been breaking for a lifetime for you.
Wasn't looking for love till
8 o'clock tonight, Joe Wiley. Joe's vinyl revival this week is The Whole Story by Kate Bush. Then it's Barry Humphries. Barry's musical masterpieces. That's at 10. Yeah.
This is Jeremy Vine. Do we eat too many radishes? Well, one woman in Streatley says she and her neighbours eat 103,000 a day. Is that normal? Is she regular? Call me now, 070 round the corner. It's not Neil Sedaka. Small hashtag Grime Artist 39401.
Didn't quite catch that. No, it's Bobby.
Steve, thank you. M62 on the westbound side, 28 to 27, so Tingley through to Gildersham. We've got a broken down vehicle, so one lane is shut there. A1 at Grantham, the accident's still there, one lane shut at the A607 Melton Mowbray turn-off. The M6 northbound, 12 to 13, there's a breakdown and one lane is shut. M11 on the southbound side. We've got at 6 for the M25, an accident that's closed two lanes. So coming down the M11, you can get past, but it's very, very heavy. It's causing some congestion on the M25 around junction 27 as well. The M25 anti-clockwise, 11 to 10. There's a breakdown past Chertsey towards the A3. One lane is shut. The accident on the other side of the QE2 bridge on that clockwise side has gone. It's just a little bit heavy though. Blackwall Tunnel southbound. Now we've still got very, very slow traffic through there following that earlier closure because of the accident on the other side of the tunnel. So still big queues and affecting East London A13 really, really badly, and lots of extra traffic is going through the Rotherhithe Tunnel as well. So it is very, very slow indeed. It is really worth avoiding. And finally, A30 Honiton bypass westbound near the A35 Exeter Road. There is still a bump and one lane is shut. Back with more 25 minutes.
Well, thank you. Talk to Lisa Riley soon.
A chocolate eclair, a bun and an Eccles. That's cake news.
Your autograph on the far side of the sky. You were cut at the falling rain, but you never told us why. You painted with fire, only the ashes now remain. The monochrome desire, you left us too young to explain. Well, you lead us to an empty room and frame it with that stacks of blue. That little boy who saw the truth, he left us with international blue.
International Blue, Manic Street Preachers. And now we're returning for Factoids. Tim Smith.
You know a deer?
Yes, I do.
As in doe a deer?
Yeah.
They don't have gallbladders.
Oh, shame. The average lifespan of a sofa. What do you think that is, of a sofa?
Oh, that's
Question.
interesting.
About 8 or 9 years.
Well, that's what they say on television, isn't it? Oh, and I think a bed mattress every 8 or 9 years.
Yeah,
Is
they
that
say
right?
a bed mattress 8 years, but I'd have thought a sofa, most people expect it to last at least 10 years.
Well, it's 8 years. It is
it?
exactly 8 years. The average lifespan of a sofa, 2,958 days. That's roughly 8 years. That's incredible. Because all the springs go underneath, don't they? And you boing, and up they come into your bottom.
Always. But the cushions, they sag a bit, don't they?
Yeah, and if you've got a leather couch, then what happens is somebody puts their feet on it, really annoying, and then you get like a rip in it, and then the whole thing looks really good, apart from one nasty old rip with a kind of Wolverine stuffing coming out.
I usually ink that in with shoe polish.
Factoids.
Woke up cold one Tuesday. I'm looking tired and feeling quite sick. I felt like there was something missing in my day-to-day life. So I quickly opened the wardrobe, pulled out some jeans and a t-shirt that seemed clean, topped it off with a pair of old shoes that were ripped around the seams. And I thought, these shoes just don't suit me. Hey, I put some new shoes on and suddenly everything's right. I said, hey, I put some new shoes on and everybody's smiling. It's so inviting. No short on money but long on time. Slowly strolling in the sweet sunshine, and I'm running late and I don't need an excuse, 'cause I'm wearing my brand new shoes. Woke up late one Thursday, and I'm seeing stars as I'm rubbing my eyes, and I felt like there were 2 days missing as I focused on the time. Then I made my way to the kitchen, but I had to stop from the shock of what I found. A room full of all of my friends, all dancing round and round. And I thought, hello new shoes, bye-bye blues. Hey, I put some new shoes on and suddenly everything's right. I said, hey, I put some new shoes on and everybody's smiling. It's so inviting. No short on money but long on time. Slowly strolling in the sweet sunshine, and I'm running late and I don't need an excuse, 'cause I'm wearing my brand new shoes. Take me wandering through these streets where bright lights and angels meet. Stone to stone they take me on. I'm walking till the break of dawn. Take me wandering through these streets where bright lights and angels meet. Stone to stone they take me on. I'm walking till
Paolo Nutini, New Shoes. Can you play a tune for Paul Riglet on his way back from Sheffield with lots of sterling silver-plated musical instruments? Any tune will do. That's Jeffrey Gillard. Thank you, Jeffrey. Hey, Stephen Sayed, can you give a shout-out to everyone at Elliot's Pharmacy? Hello, everybody at Elliot's Pharmacy. Listening to your tunes. Kind regards. Thank you.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
The Big Show.
Lisa Riley is an actress, presenter and author who you'll know for her work on Emmerdale, You've Been Framed, Loose Women, and as a semi-finalist on Strictly Come Dancing. Now Lisa's got a new book. It's called Lisa Riley's Honesty Diet, which comes after Lisa lost 12 stones in weight. Count them, in 18 months. 12 stones! The book tracks her weight loss journey and offers readers a no-nonsense guide to a healthier lifestyle. Look, it's Lisa Riley. I haven't seen you for a number of years now. Why did you feel the need to lose the weight? And tell us the story of it.
It was purely, Steve, for health reasons, and I think I've been in denial for many years of what I've been consuming, what I've been putting in my mouth. I was that fat, funny girl from the telly, and I had a lovely career. Everything was going hunky-dory. However, just before sure Strictly it's been well documented. I lost my beloved mum to breast cancer. She lost her battle after 11 years, then came back in a pancreas, and it was very, very quick. After that, my dad got took into hospital. It was type 2 diabetes, and then I realised, because I was doing a show and the hospital were brilliant, they let me come in at the time I wanted to come in to visit him, and I heard too much. I heard what happens with type 2, and it frightened me.
All right, so we've got a book in front of us, The Honesty Diet. What does that really mean?
Basically, exactly how I did it. I got a diary and I wrote down every single morsel I put in my body, whether it was a fizzy pop, it was a handful of almonds, everything. What the eye can't see can't lie, and realise, do I really need that much? What do I need of a day to get by with the nutrition side of it? What I realised was that I was a real private pecker, right?
Yeah.
It was like, there's my breakfast, and then an hour later it's like grab a croissant, and probably an hour and a half later maybe grab some crisps, and then another chocolate bar, and it was lunchtime, and then a big meal, chips, the wrong sort of stuff, and the fizzy drinks and all that, and just going, have I really had all this in one day?
Yeah.
And now I know that I am full of nutrition, I have the right things, I have good stuff, I don't drink anymore, I give the ciggies up, so I'm kind of on the right track.
But I guess at the beginning, and you're right to write it down, because we all just said if we borrow something from somebody else, if I nick someone else's crisps, it doesn't count, right?
Yeah.
You know, so I get that completely. But if you do just kind of stop that stuff, there's a little bit of the brain that says,
I want it.
I can't have it, so I want it even more.
I want it even
So
more.
how do you deal with that inner voice that tells you, listen, I deserve that glass of wine and that bag of crisps and whatever?
I suppose people would say it's willpower, and like, where have I got this willpower from? And it was the natural high I was getting. And you know, as a woman, I was never able to get the dresses I wanted and look the way I do now. It's like now with the TV awards, having the dress that I really feel fantastic
So
in.
you had great motivation.
Yeah, and even now, I mean, I've got what I call my obese pictures. I still look back at them, and that keeps me going, because I never want to be that person again. It's a case of, like, people say to me now, oh, you don't have a drink, you're boring. It's like, I'm still exactly the same person. I've got the same mindset. I'm the same person that I was that comes to your house for a dinner.
Yeah.
It's not all of a sudden I've become this wallflower. The irony is that I do find, as obese as I was, I find myself making excuses for myself now. People go, oh, go on, have that donut. It's like, I don't want it.
Can you do this for the rest of your life?
Absolutely, if you're honest about it. If you're honest of what you've put in your mouth and what you've consumed, then you can do it.
What about sizes? Remember, I don't know what I'm talking about. So what size did you drop down to?
A 28, and here I am in my size 12.
Oh my God, so that's a 12 as far as I understand. It's average, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah. All right, we'll come back and talk about the book some more in just a moment. Lisa Riley's with us. Don't go away.
Come and take my hand and travel the world. Come and fill my heart and rip it apart. And if you close your eyes, wake up to a different sky. Oh, come on. Come and drag my heels through the
Lisa Riley is back with us, the actress who's lost 12 stones. And just in the interest of honesty, you were telling us before, you've lost, 12 stone, 13 stone?
Just over 12
Okay,
stone.
also, you had a little bit of surgery.
Oh, yes.
Now,
yeah.
this was to reduce, I don't want to get too graphic here, but you obviously have some skin left over.
Oh, there was a brutal amount of skin left over.
Let's not get too graphic.
No, it was, and it was then proving very hard when I was going to the gym. So I was doing my Zumba class, and I was actually in pain doing it.
Yeah.
I was going to Aquafit, and it was actually hurting me rather than doing me the good of how I was losing the weight. So I had to have something done about it. Yeah, I did a documentary on television, and that's where this book actually came from, realistically, because of the volume of questions that I got off the back of my honesty with the documentary. Because it's not easy, and I think, like, online, I've had such a brilliant response from people saying, for the first time, Lee, someone said, it's really hard.
Yeah,
and it's all in there. I'm saying, this is how it is. Come with me, you don't have to, but it works, and I'm the evidence.
Now, chicken satay salad, I like the look of that. Quinoa and halloumi salad. Then we got sesame prawn salad. Then we got soups and stews.
There's apple strudel in there as well.
Oh, I know, I saw that. Chicken soup with rice vermicelli noodles, butternut squash and coriander soup. It's all in here, and actually it all looks really good and very delicious.
And exercises as well in here.
Yeah, lots of exercise, and just proof that you can do it at home. It's not going to cost you a fortune and spend £100 on a personal trainer. You don't. You know your own self. Write it down, know what you've done, and then realise at the end of the week you've done good. And like these people online now, people have got the book and they're like, I've done it for 10 days, I'm 7.5 pounds down.
Wow.
That's amazing. And how do you think I feel that people are having a go and it's working?
But what's great is this is real food. You're not talking about shakes and bits of old powder and just one lettuce leaf for your
Bits of
dinner.
old powder.
You know,
But my dad's the same.
It's
Like, I
real.
went to my dad's house, he'd be like that, I'm not eating that pigeon food. He's a true northern man. He wants chips and gravy. And then he looked at all my recipes like, these are brilliant. Everything in there, apart from the meat, I've substituted it with fish, I eat. And it's really good for you.
I think the most remarkable thing is you've clearly changed the habits of a lifetime, haven't you?
Exactly.
It's about sticking to it as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And having a good group around you, that's what I felt. Having that really strong unit of people around me that said, Lise, you're doing great, keep going now.
What about the exercise? Did you have to massively up your level of exercise?
And that's the size of it I love. And I love the groups and like meeting people. It's such a great way to meet new friends when you're at the gym. And basically just not actually spending money. There's stuff you can do in your house. You've got Coronation Street on. Just literally move around the house. And you've got a staircase up and down. It's all those little things. They make the difference. And that's what I've realised. It's when you realise that it's like, oh, you've watched Coronation Street. You've been sat down the whole half hour.
Yeah.
Just those little bits make such a difference, I found.
I'd probably do it in the middle of Midsummer Murders, something like that.
To make you smile.
Yeah, or maybe during news night. Age Before Beauty is a thing that you're going to be in. You play a tattoo artist called Tina, and the cast includes Robson Green and Sue Johnston.
Yes.
So that's going to be on the end of the year, yeah?
We think April time probably it's going to be
Oh,
coming
okay.
out. Yeah, even better. So I think before the football would be nice. Yeah, but we shot it in Manchester last year. This cast is fantastic. It's written by the genius that is Debbie Horsfield, who created Poldark. And
Great.
I play a very fantastic character. She's got a lot of twists and turns.
Well, it's good to see you back professionally, and it's good to see you looking so good and
Thank
feeling
you
so
so
up.
much.
Lisa's new book, Lisa Riley's Honesty Diet, is out right now. And yes, you heard Lisa Riley. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
In the morning, when the moon is at its rest, you will find me at the time I love the best, watching rainbows play on sunlight, pools of water, eyes from cold nights in the morning. 'Tis the morning of my life. In the daytime, I will meet you as before. You will find me waiting by the ocean floor, building castles in the shifting sand, in a world that no one understands. In the morning, 'tis the morning of my life. 'tis the morning of my life. In the morning of my life, the minutes take so long to drift away. Please be patient with your life. It's only morning and you still to live your day. In the evening, I will fly you to the moon, to the top, right hand corner of the ceiling in my room, where we'll stay until the sun shines another day. To swing on clotheslines, may I be your name. It's the morning of my life.
What a song, Bee Gees. The morning of my life.
Tis the morning of my
And now it's 8 minutes to 5 at Radio 2. Stephen Team, big shout out to me, Adam. Sat in my broken down van waiting for the RAC. Just outside Worksop. Oh my goodness. Hurry up and get there if you're listening, RAC.
in the morning.
I don't know if that helps.
In the
I'm beside you at the mirror. Hi, do I look familiar? Would you believe that we were happy once? True, like an answered prayer. You were mine and we were red. Now I fight to find what's left of us. I give, I give, I give, you never take. I bend, I bend, I bend, so we won't break. I've been doing cartwheels, anything to save us, anything to make you notice me. I've been running circles, always getting nowhere, putting on a show, but you won't see. I've been doing cartwheels. Bright as a sparkling light, I write our names across your night. It's only me who sees it fade away into shame, that I can keep you on explain that you don't even want this love enough to make you wanna stay. I give, I give, I give, you never take it. I still believe we'll make it. So I've been doing cartwheels, anything to save us, anything to make you notice me. I've been running circles, always getting nowhere, putting on a show, but you won't see. I've been doing
Cartwheels. Ward Thomas. Just quickly, news from the net today on cinemablend.com. Original RoboCop writer is working on a sequel to the 1987 movie. What's left to say? It goes crazy. NME.com, Peaky Blinders Festival has been announced, and ContactMusic.net, Leona Lewis teases new music.
BBC Radio 2.
And now here's Bobby with traffic.
Steve, thank you. First of all, to the M62 westbound, 28 to 27, Tingley to Gildersome, still a breakdown. We've still got one lane shut there. M6 northbound between 12 and 13, Gailey to Stafford South, breakdown there, one lane shut. A149 at Potter Hyam, so this is northwest of Great Yarmouth. A149 closed completely. Accident between the A1062 and the Causeway. M11 southbound at the bottom, we've got two lanes still shut at the M25, so big queues southbound. It's queuing northbound and having an effect around junction 27 of the M25 as well. And then the Blackwall Tunnel southbound, they've closed it again to clear up the spillage, so I'm afraid you've got big queues through there still. And the M40 northbound, 11 to 12, which is Banbury to Gaydon, they've closed a lane for recovery following that earlier accident. Back with more just after the news with Simon.
Thank you. Look, new from Dua Lipa.
You call me all friendly, telling me how much you miss me. That's funny, I guess you've heard my songs. Well, I'm too busy for your business. Go find a girl who wants to listen. Cause if you think I was born yesterday, you have got me wrong. So I cut you off, I don't need your love. Cause I already cried enough, I've been done, I've been moving on since we said goodbye. I cut you off, I don't need your love. So you can try all you want. Your time is up, I'll tell you why. You say you're sorry, but it's too late now. So save it, get gone, shut up. Cause if you think I care about you now, well boy, I don't give up. I remember that weekend when my best friend caught you creeping. You blamed it all on the alcohol. So I made my decision, cause you made your bed, sleep in it. Play the victim and switch your position. I'm through, I'm done. So I cut you off, I don't need your love. Cause I already cried enough, I've been done, I've been moving on since we said goodbye. I cut you off, I don't need your love. So you can try all you want. Your time is up, I'll tell you why. You say you're sorry, but it's too late now. So save it, get gone, shut up. Cause if you think I care about you now, well boy, I don't give up. I see you trying to get to me, I see you begging on your knees. Boy, I don't give up. So stop trying to get to me. Get up off your knees. Cause boy, I don't give up about you. No, I don't give a damn. You keep reminiscing on when you were my man, but I'm over you. Now you're all in the past. You talk all that sweet talk, but I ain't coming back. Cut you off, I don't need your love. So you can try all you want. Your time is up, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You say you're sorry, but it's too late.
D-G-A-F, Dua Lipa. New song. Gotta go though. Simon Mayo to follow the 5 with Rod Gilbert. Tomorrow with us, Tim Vine, Tom Allen and Shazia Mirza. Good evening.